We welcome AQHA President Gene Graves back to the stage to present our Bank of America All-Around Amateur Award. Please welcome our 2012 Bank of America All-Around Amateur for the second consecutive year, and the winner of the Amateur Performance Halter Mare and Amateur Showmanship titles, Kaleena Weekly, with 633 1/2 points. Kaleena and Ours, Yours, and Mine, or Blondie, were AQHA's model for a photo shoot with Oklahoma Governor Mary Phelan at the World Show. This year in particular was a pleasure for Kaleena because Blondie was so much more seasoned. Congratulations to Kaleena Weekly and Ours, Yours, and Mine on these 3 awards. Presenting the buckle for the High Point Awards is Callie Freeman with Montana Silversmiths.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Blondie and myself, we are very excited and honored to be receiving this award for the second year in a row. This is a huge achievement for us. It's both exciting and a blessing to know that we all can go out throughout the year and do the sport that we all love so much with the horses that we are passionate with, and at the end be rewarded so highly for it. For that, I thank AQHA and Bank of America for all you do and the opportunities you present all of us. Behind all of these awards tonight are great teams, and my team is Gillum Show Horses. I'm grateful to be a part of this team, and I'm thankful for all the people that stand behind Gillum Show Horses, especially to Jason, Jessica, and Shane Gillum. Their guidance and support have been solid since the very beginning with Blondie and I. They have built a partnership and a foundation that will last me a lifetime. But my biggest thanks tonight goes out to my husband. He took the chance 5 years ago on a 2-year-old filly, and I know today he hates to admit it, but good old Blondie turned out all right. Thanks for everything, babe. This one's for you.
Right now, Don Faison and Pat Mullins of Markel Insurance are going to come forward to present our All-Around Youth Award. Our 2012 Markel Insurance All-Around Youth is Erika Rodenski and Good Time to Win. Erika started showing American quarter horses at the age of 8. She describes Good Time to Win as one of a kind and her best friend. Erika says she can always count on this donut-loving gelding to get the job done. Please congratulate Erika Rodenski and Good Time to Win, our all-around youth high point.
When I first started riding horses, I never would have thought I could love a sport so much. When I was 8 years old, I acquired my first quarter horse, Stormy, and I never would have dreamed I would accomplish as much as I have in AQHA. Accepting this award tonight has been a dream of mine since I was a young equestrian. Many would have thought the High Point All-Around Youth title wouldn't have gone to the little girl that cried before showmanship just 10 years earlier. No one knew how to help me. Everyone just kept asking, "Do you want to do this?" And I responded through the tears to my mother, "Of course I want to do this. Why does everyone keep asking me?" The first few classes were the worst, where I about hyperventilated in my crossovers. Then I did the showmanship the next day, the next week, and the next month. Each time, I cried a little less until the tears were finally gone. Here I am, 10 years later, coming full circle, holding back the tears once again. My journey during the past decade has been with 4 amazing horses, each teaching me something different that has helped me mold into the rider I am today. But at the AQHA Youth World Show in 2010, I met Win, and both me, Jimmy, immediately knew that this was the horse I needed to carry me through the rest of my youth career. Fast forward to 2012. I was asked if I wanted to try for the 2012 High Point title. And I remember telling my family, no way, there's way too much pressure. I had watched the stress that others have endured while running for this title, and I knew Win and I were becoming a team, but accumulating 200 to 250 points in a year was just not going to cut it. I was sure that they were being unrealistic, and I wasn't excuse me, there wasn't a way for us to get 3 times the amount of points we got later that year. Excuse me. 2012 was an unforgettable year, and I could not have done it alone. There is one animal that deserves to be recognized as much as I do. I could not have done it without my partner, Good Time to Win, as known as Win. At different times throughout this year, you were my eyes, my ears, and my companion, and the only common sense I had. You accepted that you were the first horse in the barn to be taken out of your stall, and the last to be put away at night. But mostly, you overlooked my flaws and still always gave me your best. You truly are a once-in-a-lifetime horse. Congratulations, Win. You are the 2012 high point all around, and I was just lucky enough to be along for the ride. There are also many other people I'd like to thank for helping me accomplish my goals. First, my parents, for allowing me involved in such a great organization, and for always believing in me and supporting me through the good times and the bad, and always being my #1 fans. I would like to especially thank my mother. Words cannot fully describe how grateful I am to have such an amazing woman in my life. From the long car rides after school, hurrying to get everything done to hurry up and practice, to the 1:00 a.m. rides home from horse shows to be back in school on Monday, where I usually passed out early due to the long weekend, she never complained. My mother and I have grown closer over the past year, and I am so glad that I've had the opportunity to do so. She's an amazing lady and someone I look up to. I also have to thank my trainers, Jimmy and Linda Becker, for everything they have done to help me and mold me into the rider I am today. I started riding with them at the age of 8, and they are responsible for pushing me to always do my best. They were there through the tears of the first shows. They were there for every win, every loss. And now they are out there in the crowd watching me give this speech 10 years later. They have taken me in and treated me like one of their own. There are so many memories that I will never forget. Thank you for everything you've done. Finally, I have to thank AQHA for letting me involved in such a great organization, to all the judges that have helped me along the way, and Markel Insurance for sponsoring this award. I also would like to thank my Ohio family, Kelly Diaz, Dakota Griffith, and Leanne Griffith. They've been through everything with me, and I cannot not recognize them tonight. 2012 was such a great year, and I will truly never forget it. I am truly blessed. Thank you.